when they were quizzed, when the chairman was quizzed, when she came back, she was very supportive of these Durban initiatives, which were basically very anti-Israel. And there's been writers that have written about this and said we should be deeply concerned in our own country about how the taxpayers' money is used to fund these non-government organizations and these soft groups that push out a message all the time and socially engineer us from the left all the time. We must be very careful of these things. And as members of parliament, you know, when I was at university in the 1970s, we used to have dealings with Amnesty International, and everybody thought this is another good cause. You know, there were people in communist countries in jail, people in various places that were oppressed. But now even groups such as Amnesty International morph. And you'll see now in the United Kingdom, there's a group called the Cage Prisoners. And there was a lady that was a senior advisor to Amnesty International who was given the sack because she didn't want to appear on stages with people like this Muslim beg, a UK citizen arrested in Pakistan and after he fled from Afghanistan and then went to Guantanamo Bay. And of course you can see how this Cage Prisoners now morphs into Amnesty International, and you get this sort of warm, fuzzy feeling that what started off as really protecting political prisoners has gone into this loony left type realm. So we've got to be very careful of what's happening in our midst. We mustn't take our eye off the ball. We're under threat, and it applies to all of us. Our values, our democratic values are very important, and anybody that thinks that they don't have to do anything is mistaken. But the main thing is that the leaders have to speak out, because people on the street have not got people on the street, the man on the street's busy trying to make a living, raising their families, busy with daily life. But the politicians and the leaders have to be strong. We have to speak out. We should say, this is what we stand for, and don't push us around. So I wish the Friends of Israel all the very best, and you can rely on my support in the future. Thank you.